It's a nice day, very supple.
George. What? What?
The day is nice.
Oh, I've seen worse.
Me too.
Wait, it's supple?
No, yeah, I was trying to think of a different type of word to apply to this sort of weather other than nice or pleasant or good, and then I said supple.
Oh.
Don't you ever want to use different words than the ones we always do?
Oh, all the time.
Like all we ever use the same words when there's something there?
I use different words all the time. I always use diverse amounts of words. I like to experiment. I was saying, I thought your name was George.
It is.
But when we met, you shook my hand, you said, hi, I'm Greg.
Greg is a version of George. It's a casual way to shorten the name. It's common, like Georges do. It's normal.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did you notice we hadn't said anything for 2 minutes?
No.
No, I didn't know if we were doing that comfortable silence thing, if we were like enjoying not talking, not even noticing we weren't talking, or if we didn't have anything to say, or if we didn't know each other well enough yet to say it. I just...
We shouldn't talk because we feel like we have to.
Wait, what? We shouldn't? No, aren't we supposed to be getting to know each other?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just saying let's not force it. You want some ice cream or something?
Why am I boring?
No.
That cloud looks like my grandmother.
Which one?
Never mind, it moved. So, how did you find out? Or I mean, how did you feel when you found out?
I don't really
No,
want to talk
Christian,
about
that is totally
I
inappropriate.
kind of just like
Shot.
sit here on the bench
No, it's
with
much
this
just
pretty
take a
girl
gun
and
to my
watch
balls
the kids
and
play.
spit it out.
You have balls.
No, I just don't think it's fair that only people that actually have balls should be able to use the term. I think it limits our speech. I think we all have metaphorical balls, especially when you're trying to make a point, and I can't remember what point I was trying to... Wait, did you just say that I was pretty?
I can't remember.
You did! You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, maybe.
I knew it! These things, they're always reciprocal, they always balance or the world wouldn't be right. It would like tip over, it would fall off the shelf. I knew you liked me too. When I walked up, I thought, oh, I hope that's him.
And I thought, I hope that's her.
You did, really? I hope that's her as opposed to who?
Girl behind you.
Ooh, what did she look
Like my sister, but uglier.
like? You look like this boy that I went to high school with that worked at Abercrombie & Fitch. He was 1,000,000 feet tall and he smelled like the forest. He was so hot. He like gave 8 cheerleaders HPV, or it could have been from a toilet seat, but I think it was him. What?
Nothing. Could you just not? Could you just settle down?
Settle down?
Yeah, you're talking really loud. You're one of those girls.
Oh, excuse me, I'm not any kind of girl, okay? I am retardedly unique.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
you are.
Oh, or gorgeous and strange? I'd be unique, but because I'm just moderately pretty, I'm weird?
Well, you're kind of weird.
Unique.
You brought me a balloon.
I thought you would think it's spontaneous and cute. And given the nature of our relationship, I just thought...
relationship.
No. I mean the way we met. The specifics of I just thought, I don't know, we already knew so much about each other. I mean, gross, intimate...
Shh. They're like kids and parents.
I'm just saying, we already know so much about each other. I thought, I don't know, why don't we just be ourselves?
I'm being myself.
And so am I. You always button the top button?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't believe it, could you? When I saw there was an actual place where you could go to, where you could meet people who you already knew that had it. So you don't have to have that awful conversation where you're like, I have to tell you something, and they're like, what's with the super intense tone of voice, like somebody's dog just died, and you're like, well, before this goes any further, and the next thing you know, you see them walking down the street and they got their hand down the back of some girl's old navy skinny jeans. Have you had it?
Had what?
That awful conversation, the worst.
No,
Hello? Excuse me, you have to.
No, I know. I haven't. I've been abstaining.
Oh. No, me too.
You're pretty, though. I can see why.
Why, what?
Why guys want to tend to...
Hey, wait, listen, that was a one-time listen. I make love with my whole self. I don't go around. I'm not some fucking, I don't even wear thongs. I read Christian romance novels, and my dad voted for Bush.
Mine too.
I was a virgin for a very long time. It took like a whole lot for me to put out. There were like some very, very choice words and candles everywhere and a whole pecan pie.
Me too.
What did you think I was some kind of a, because I'm not. Do you want me to say I could see you get really bad head and you pee in the shower.
Seriously?
I thought you would think it's spontaneous. Yay, I'm embarrassing.
I don't like yelling. I don't like yelling, especially in public. It's embarrassing. It's like the worst thing ever.
No, it's not. There are lots of things worse.
I know.
Cervical cancer. And if we didn't yell in public, or even when we yell, it's convenient.
Private. We yell in private like everybody else. It's normal.
Boring.
Normal.
Tomato.
What?
You don't get it. You don't understand.
You think you speak in some complex way that I can't understand?
I think you read what everybody else is reading. I think you love the Da Vinci Code. I think you hate fake meat.
I think you watch reality TV.
No, I don't. I fucking never watch reality TV.
Yeah.
What?
Just
am I
maybe for
normal
me,
enough
I'm
for
just
you? I don't
saying,
wear
for
enough
my
baby
taste.
blue. I don't do enough nodding.
I think you're very normal. I think you shop at the Gap. I think you eat rice-a-roni. I think you painted your fingernails and deliberately picked half it off to appear blasé. I think you watch reality TV.
I don't. I fucking never watch reality TV.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's normal.
Listen, you don't know me. You have no idea after 5 minutes whether or not I'm an unideal person to spend 67% of your time with. You don't know the power of my blueberry pancakes. Even when they're a little burnt, in fact, they're better that way. You don't know the depths that how deep I'm
Please stop yelling.
very deep.
Staring. Trying to
What?
Trying to tell you you're pretty! Before you flipped out and got mad.
You provoked me in front of me and got mad.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to get mad if you don't know. It's not polite.
I'm very polite.
Then listen. I was trying to tell you before that when I was little, I hate when people say that when I was little. But when I was little, my mom had a piano and a piano with a bunch of sheet music before you do the hard stuff, you know. I just start taking lessons, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And on one of the covers, there was this woman from like the 1920s. She was sitting at a little piano, wearing a purple dress. And you could just see the side of her face, just her profile. I thought she was the most beautiful. She had this long neck and these delicate eyelashes. Strong enough to hold maybe just one snowflake. And I was just trying to tell you that